Why am I so tempted to channel Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga for this week's sermon? This week on the Tees. Everybody, it's Father Christian, the place where we tease out the scripture before we preach on it on the weekend. And this week is Luke 5, 1 through 11. At CFW, we'll be using the Message version. And of course, at all the other services, we'll be using the NIV. Yay, yay, yay. All right, so this scripture often gets looked at as the calling of the disciples, Luke's version of the calling of the disciples, you know. So you have them out in the boat, and Jesus is watching them, and he's telling them a different place of where to go fish. Not the card game, but actually literally fishing. How are they going to catch their, they're bringing in their nets. They've been out all night and they haven't caught anything. And so he says, why don't you go out in the deep end? Go in the deep end, away from the shallow. Are you catching me where I'm going with this Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga thing? So out of the shallows into the deep end. And of course, they bring in so much fish that it almost sinks their boat, right? Their boat starts sinking. So my question to you is before this Sunday is, what is that deep end for you? Because Jesus is clearly not calling us into the shallow waters. Not to just sit here and go into like the kiddie pool and throw in water. No. For us to be fishers of men and women, it's we have to be comfortable of going into the deep end with Jesus. That Jesus has got us. He's like, I got you. But we get maybe worried. We get fearful. Maybe we just it's not on our schedule. What is it? First, what is that deep end for you? What is God calling you into? If you feel like just to really get into the deep end of your faith, what does that look like? And what is the main obstacle that could be stopping you from that? Think about that. And what kind of confidence, what kind of creativity will you need? What kind of courage would you need to take that step into the deep end of your faith? What would that be? Well, we're going to figure that out this weekend. So come to church this Sunday. You got many choices, a 7:30, you got two different nines, and you got 11 o'clock, and then you have a 5 p.m. on Saturday night. So there's just no excuse, honey. All right, we'll see you this weekend. Peace.